Hi, I'm Dre Minus, and today I am going to look at my times 20 Casinopolis PB, just do a little bit of post commentary and show kind of how I'm looking at the pieces and how and the reasons why I make certain decisions within the stage. Hopefully, this will be used or this can be used as a document to just show how I guess the flow chart of looking for pieces works. So without any further ado, I will get this video started here. And there's a few things that happen right as I enter, so I will pause. Maybe a little bit brighter. Okay, there. That's good enough. So first things first, there are a few piece ones to look for. There's a piece one right behind Knuckles. It'll be kind of on a ledge above. That will be blinking green. There's a piece above this column over here. I'll try my best to call that the column piece. And then there will be a piece over to Knuckles' left in the fountain. Those are all the piece ones that you will see at the very beginning of the stage. The one behind Knuckles will be or I guess behind the camera, will be blinking green, and the other two possible pieces will be blinking blue, as far as I remember. There's a cup. I think there's one piece too that you can see at the beginning. That is a bit up and to the right of Knuckles is a set of enemies, and usually speedrunners will do a barrel tech here to get up there, and so that piece 2 will be blinking blue. If you get the ledge piece behind Knuckles, it will blink green as you go up to the ledge. There's also a piece 3 that you can see at the very beginning. I think this might blink green. That it'll be the statue piece, which you can clip into, and that piece is very good. The other two pieces are up above and take a little bit more time. So in this case, I don't see anything on any of the ping. Like, I don't see any pings right now. So I am going to go to the left, kind of through here, to start checking for other pieces. The first couple pieces that I will check for are there's a piece 2. The enemy isn't spawned in, but it spawns usually around the spring that you go up to the top with, around there. And then there's also the piece in between the two pirate ships, which you'll barrel tech above. It's kind of up and to the left from the barrel. And then as I get closer to the spring, which will spawn in around here, I will be checking for the pirate ship piece. So let's start playing through the stage here, or let's see what I can do as I play through the stage. Okay, there. So just trying to get this worked out. So I see this is pinging blue. At this point, I know that the piece 2 is either the pirate ship above, like in between the pirate ships above, or it's this enemy that just spawned in here. And since this turned green, that means it is the enemy. If the ping remains blue, I know it is the piece 2 in the enemy above and in between the pirate ships. So I will grab this piece from the enemy and immediately take the spring. As I get closer to the spring, I can check whether it is the pirate ship. It wasn't, so at this point, the only piece 1s that are left within the stage are the shower room down here and the vault, where you end the stage as Sonic. So I take the spring and I'm going up, and I'm immediately going to check for the lion's mouth. It should ping, it should be very apparent that it is the lion's mouth if it is, and if it's not the lion's mouth, then I know it is the gear room, which you clip into. So in this case, I'm already up, and I can tell that it is the lion's mouth piece. So I go down there, and I know where that piece 3 is, but I don't know where the piece 1 is yet. So remember from before, it is either the shower piece, or the shower room, or it is the vault. So there is a check you can do if you get the lion's mouth, and I'm going to do it here. I jump down to the bottom, and once you're on the ground here, if the piece 1 pings blue, it is the shower room piece, and I can immediately jump down there if it were pinging blue, but it's not, so it will be the vault. So basically I know where all the pieces are at this point, and I'm going to get the lion's mouth piece, and then I'm going to go straight to the vault. So entering this stage again, we see a couple pings this time. The piece 3 ping, that green ping there, that is the statue, and the piece 2, that is the set of enemies up above. So in this right now, because I don't know where the piece 1 is. Excuse me. My plan is to go clip into the statue, get that piece, then barrel tech with the goal of reaching the piece 2 up there. If I no, I'll go over that in a second. So basically, I'm going to clip into the statue, do the barrel tech, and as I do the barrel tech, if the piece 1 pings blue, it is on the pirate ship up here. And instead of going for that piece 2 over, I guess, behind the camera at this point, I will go to the pirate ship first, then go for the piece 2. In this case, it is not the pirate ship piece, I don't think. Yeah, it's not the pirate ship piece, so I will go get that piece 2. And at this point, the piece 1 is either shower room or vault. It is 50-50. There really isn't a check to do this, or like a check beforehand, like before just, trying to find the piece. The best check you can do is right around here, around, I guess, this kind of area, or the stairs, I guess, on the way to the vault. If there is no blue ping here, it is the shower piece, and it's best to just turn around. There really isn't any way around it. In this case, it was the vault. I guess as a note, I keep on getting turned around there because I'm not landing on the platform in the vault room properly. Okay, so loading into the stage again. The piece 3 pinging green. It's the statue piece. Now piece 1, it's not pinging green, so it's not behind Knuckles. It's not up above the column here, so it is not that piece, so I know it is the fountain piece. So at this point, I know, like, basically my plan is to go to the statue piece and then to the fountain piece, but depending on what the piece 2 is, I could change the route. It is pinging blue at this point, so it's either the enemy up above or it could be the enemy over here. I think in this case, it is the enemy by the spring, so I'm going to get the statue clip, then the enemy, then the fountain. This is a really good set. So entering Casinopolis again. This time, no piece 3 ping, no piece 2 ping, just a piece 1, and I can see that the column piece is right there. Usually I will save this until the end of the stage, just because, like, especially in this case, I will save it until the end of the stage because I know the piece 3 is going to be up above, and I'll just drop back down at the very end. So, this piece 2 pinged, and it started pinging green as I got near to the barrel, so I know it is this enemy. And then I still need to find the piece 3. So I'm going to grab the enemy, then take the spring, and it started pinging while I was near the line. So it's lion's mouth, and I'm going to drop down onto the column piece at the end. So yeah, at this point I know what all the pieces are. Entering Casinopolis again. No pings this time. So I'm going to head towards the barrel. If there's nothing near the barrel, I'll head to the spring. Nothing near the barrel. As I got closer to the spring, it started pinging blue, so I know it's the pirate ship. So basically I went up kind of high on the spring there to try to see if the piece 2 was going to be the lion's mouth. You can start the lion up on his little scripted sequence, grab the piece 1 and come back. As an added bonus, I was able to see that the piece 2 is going to be the enemy down to the right of the lion's mouth. So at this point, I know where all 3 pieces are. I'm going to grab the pirate ship piece. It hasn't spawned in yet, but it is here. Then I'm going to grab the flyback, grab the enemy, and then go up into the gear room. So this time, no, only a piece 1 ping is pinging green. It's behind Knuckles, so I grab that piece first. And as an added note, if this starts pinging blue when I'm on this ledge, then I know it's the enemy by the barrel, like the enemy up above, in between the pirate ships. But this time it's the enemy over by the spring because it started pinging green. So now I'm going to check for both piece 3s, and it ended up being lion's mouth, so I just have to wait here. So this time, just a column piece. And I didn't see any pieces, so now I'm taking the spring. I do see, basically at this point, it's lion's mouth, it's that enemy, and then I'm going to jump down onto the column piece. So best thing to do here is to grab the enemy piece. If you're really cracked, you can jump off the lion's leg and go a little quicker. Not me though. So this time, just piece 3 ping, it's statue piece. And I know by the time I hit the statue that this piece 2 ping is going to be the enemy. So I'll grab the enemy, and then I know, okay, so this is actually a new scenario. I knew it wasn't pirate ship because it didn't start pinging blue once I got closer to the spring. So at this point, I know that the piece 1 is either the shower room or the vault. I think in this case, it's the vault. Yeah, so once you kind of get on that red carpet near the shower, I think it starts pinging blue. So I checked that, and it wasn't pinging, so I'm heading directly to the vault. This time, just the column piece ping. No pings for piece 2. I jump up, and I know at this point that the enemy, it's the enemy it's the enemy right here. And then the piece 3 is going to be the gear room. So basically I'm going to hit the enemy, go into the gear room, and then go for the column piece after that. So this time it is piece 3 ping. I know it's statue. It's not the column piece or the piece behind Knuckles, so it's going to be fountain. So I know statue and fountain are there. Just got to find a piece 2 now. And I know since it didn't switch to green here, the piece 2 is the barrel tech up in between the pirate ships. No pings here, so I'm going to go to the barrel and up top. So at this point, I know that all the pieces... Okay, so yeah. So I know piece 3 is going to be the gear room. I know that piece 2, we haven't seen this piece 2 yet, but the piece 2 is on the way to the vault. I know that for sure. Because I've checked all the piece 2s at this point. The last piece that you would check with this kind of route is the enemy down here over by the lion's mouth. So Through process of elimination, it's the piece in the set of enemies on the way to the vault. Piece 1, I still don't know what that is yet. It could either be in the vault or it's in the shower room. And once I get into the gear room, I should be able to check if it is where it is. If there's no ping at all, it's in the shower room. I have to go there. If there is a ping, it is the vault. And in this case, it did start pinging, so it's going to be the enemies on the path to the vault and the vault piece. And this is the piece behind Knuckles. No pings on top of that ledge. No piece 2 pings until I hit the spring, and I know it's the enemy down there, and then I know it's the gear room. It's a statue ping, and then I see the piece 2 is the enemy by the spring because it pinged green. And now that I'm here, I know that the piece 1 is going to be the pirate ship. For this case, you can either do the barrel tech or the spring. I think in this case, I take the barrel. Yeah. Just a piece 2 ping, and so I know it's the enemies up and to the right here. And this, as I did the barrel tech, I realized that the piece 1 is going to be the pirate ship. I don't know if I play this correctly. It looks like I don't. So this is a bit of a misplay. Yeah, this is actually kind of a pretty big misplay. What I should have done is that, upon realizing that the pirate ship piece was up here, I should have went there first and then went over to the enemies. Your other option is to not do a barrel tech at all, take the spring, activate the lion's mouth while you're up in the air by kind of gliding towards it, then getting the pirate ship, going back to the lion's mouth once it opens, and then getting the enemies on the other side. So there are a few options to do this better than I did. Actually, that kind of wasn't played terribly. Wait 1 second. What was the piece 2 then? Oh no, did I mess that up? Was it? Oh no, I grabbed this one first. Yeah, I forgot. Oops. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know exactly which one's the best option there. There's a few good options, but this actually wasn't played that bad despite me messing up the pieces or like the look. So this case, I know it's the ledge behind me because it started pinging green as I spawn, and I know the piece 2 is up above as well, and this should ping green as I'm on the ledge. So now piece 3 is somewhere's up above. It's either lion's mouth or gear room, and in this case, it is the lion's mouth because as you go beside the gear room, it should start pinging. So in this case, piece is not, it's pinging blue, so it's either column or fountain, but I don't see it in the column, so it's fountain. So I'm going to head there first, and this is a bit unfortunate. This this green ping could either mean I think it could either mean it's the enemy or the enemy up above. And it ended up being that one, so I got lucky there, and then it's just lion's mouth once I hit the spring. Blue ping, so it is the fountain piece. And then I know at this point that it's going to be lion's mouth and the enemy. So I grab the enemy first, and then I go into the lion's mouth. And no pings here, so I check up top, and yeah, this is the same scenarios as a few of them before, and it's actually the exact same set. And it looks like Knuckles got caught on some stuff there. But yeah, this is fine, I guess. So now I see it's the ledge behind Knuckles, and then it is the statue and the enemy. This is a pretty good set. Then I see that it is the column piece, and then I have to go up the top. So I know at this point it's Lion's Mouth, the column piece, and then the enemies on the path to the vault. Anyway, that's it now for this kind of post-commentary type thing. Hopefully this helps a little bit to determine how to play Casinopolis. Thanks.